Okay, so our book has published, and now we are hunting for some reviews from our readers. What you want to do is you go to the Details tab, and we're going to scroll on down here, and we're going to see this section that's called Request Reviews, and an option that says we're ready for our reviews. And you may recall that we said make sure that you require those email addresses. If you didn't, this is still going to be useful, but it's not going to be quite as useful. I'll show you how it will be useful regardless. So we're going to go ahead and choose yes. On this, you're going to get a pop-up message. Just read through this. It's basically telling you make sure that you want to do this because it's going to change the reader's view a little bit and so on and so forth. So once you're sure, you click yes on that. It'll say changes have been made, and you're going to see this big blue button. But before we go there, let's jump over to the reader side. So on the reader side, they currently show this write your review as just a regular tab and so on and so forth, right? But once they refresh this page, now they've got this, please submit your review in green. So it's just an indicator that, hey, something's going on. So they're going to jump over here. And now when they scroll down, assuming you've entered in the ASIN and also maybe your Goodreads URL, BookBub, or Apple, so on and so forth, all of the different locations, then from there, they'll have a whole bunch of links that they can choose from. And they would just click on, they would, copy this obviously, and then click on the various links. It'll take them to the review pages. They can paste in their review, add the number of stars or whatever titling they might need to add to it, and submit their review. When they're done, they can either just, enter where they did it, or they can provide a URL. Now, if we take this out, we do give them examples here and also say, remember, it's best to provide a direct link to your reviews, right? So that's what we want them to do, and we even have that as a pro tip here for them to do so. Okay. Now, if you decide, hey, just in case, remember, just because they're seeing it here, they're not going to get an email from us saying, hey, it's time for reviews. That's still your responsibility to send them out the notification, which you may just do in your communications group if that's what you were running. Or if you did collect the email addresses, then you can click this little button here. And what this will do is it'll open up a new pop-up window here, tell you about that. It's going to be blind carbon copying them so that way they don't see each other's email addresses and so on. And that you may need to authorize the use of the email client. This means when you click this link, it's going to try to access your email client. So it's up to you to approve that or not approve that. This is just a quicker, easier way for you to handle things. So if we click on this link, you'll see, hey, it's asking to open my email client. Are you sure you want to do that? Now I'm just going to click always, but even doing that, sometimes browsers don't listen and they might ask you this every single time. So I'm not sure what will happen in your particular instance, but mine does tend to ask me pretty much every time. Nothing that we can really do about that. So you would click to open your email app. And now what we see here is it's used my author name, which is the email that I give to readers. And it's blind carbon copied. We only have one reader right now in our test case, but it would blind copy them all, carbon copy them all. It also puts a subject for us, and then it gives us this tiny little sample text. You can obviously alter this all you want. This is your email. We just wanted to put something in there for you, and it also includes the name of the book. So if you want to put quotes around that, or maybe you want to actually italicize that, this is all your email address, your email client. So it has nothing to do with us from this point forward. And then that way, when you click send, it's coming directly from you. And yet each person will have, their own email coming in because it's a blind carbon copy. And then they can reply to you however they want, or, you might want to say, hey, go back to the reader group and check it out, and so on and so forth. So this is just a cool way for you to reach out to everybody and let them see that you have a review that you're waiting for them. That's it.